This is Uzoth, and he just asked me to recreate the dragon fruit inside of Build-A-Boat. I don't know if this is possible. Well, luckily, I can take all the time in the world. Oh god. Okay, so somehow I need to transform into a dragon within 24 hours. And on top of that, I want to be able to fly and use all 4 abilities. So there's a lot to do, but there is one thing that's working to my advantage. Okay, I need somebody to help me test this real quick because I don't know if it's actually as overpowered as people have been telling me it is. And this guy seems like he wants to do it. Okay, so apparently in the latest update, dynamite blocks are completely broken. So if you look right here, my guy's toe, if I actually go ahead and blow it up, it should just instantly get deleted. Oh god, he actually just placed a bunch of spikes on his toes. I just don't want to die to that. So let's just blow it up. And as you can see, it got absolutely demolished. My foot! So if I go ahead and place a couple extra of these with only a handful of dynamite blocks, I should be able to completely dismantle this entire build. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh my god. And as you can see, it literally falls apart like it was made of sand. That is not supposed to happen. That was pretty crazy. I think it might actually be possible to make this work, but testing that did take 10 minutes, so I better get a move on. Okay, so somehow we need our dragon to move exactly like this. But I'm pretty lucky because at some point I already stole this exact mechanic from my friend Cyber. So this right here should do the trick for that. And of course, you could also use red jets for this, but they wouldn't fly quite as long. But dude, look at how perfect that is. If I make a turn, this thing is going to perfectly follow me. But also this right here is going to be the most simple part of this build because from here on out, everything is going to get way more complicated. And because of that, I think it's about time that we start off with the F ability, Draconic Soar. Okay, so somehow whenever we want to, we're going to be able to speed this build up. And not only that, also twirl the tail around, which I have no idea how that's going to work. The very first thing that comes to mind is one of these. Whenever I activate this, as you can see, it's just going to make a little bit of a rotation, but by changing the settings just a little bit, I can make it so it very slowly actually turns around. And if I go ahead and place a couple of these, all with the right settings, when I flick this lever, as you can see, we make a perfect rotation. So I'm going to try this and hopefully it works. Okay, so we're going to need to make a little bit of space. Okay, 4 of those. Okay, now that actually looks pretty good, but I'm really curious to see if it's actually going to work. When I fly this, let's see. Okay. Ooh, oh god. Wait, that is not looking good. Wait, the till is like totally freaking out. That does not look good. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to figure out something else. And after a little bit of thinking, I think I might actually use monster truck wheels because they are by far the most powerful wheel in the game. Okay, so we'll get rid of all this stuff, place one of these instead. So let's start flying this thing. And okay, and so far it's actually looking perfect. There is nothing weird happening. When I turn the lever, as you can see, it starts spinning literally flawlessly. Look the way it's like turning around. Wait, that looks absolutely incredible. Now in Blox Fruits, the till doesn't just spin around. It also kind of like spirals, so that way it looks way cooler. So I'm gonna see if I can add that next. So right here, I added in a piston, which I think should make things look a lot better. I start flying. Everything's fine. Everything's good. We're going kind of slow though. You know, you might want to go dash. And then we're like slowly stabilizing again. Oh my god. That is so perfect. Look. Boom. And it starts doing the twirly with the tail, and then boom, stable. And then the tail slowly balances out again. That literally looks exactly like the ability from Blox Fruits. Dude, I'm absolutely gonna blow his mind with that. With the F ability completed, our build is finally starting to resemble the dragon fruit. So it's time to make our dragon deadly by creating our first attack ability, the Heatwave Cannon. I think for this, a bunch of cannonballs makes the most sense. Like a rapid fire cannonball. Want to make sure to add the effects. That's like the most important part. Also the most difficult part. Okay, so that does not look like fire. Not really fire either. It looks a little bit better. We're getting more and more fire-like with this neon block, but I think one of the most important things about this is going to be including actual fire, which is going to be possible with either a thruster, which honestly, a thruster would be kind of cool. Like imagine it actually spins incredibly fast. That would be sick. Okay, so that's a big fire. Okay, big fire right there. Neon block. Those combined are going to look sick. There is actually one more fire in the game, and that's the torch. Also, it adds a bunch of light. So I think honestly, my only choices are these two. So with the effects figured out, it's about time that we start building instant death. I'll just have to get a little bit creative with how I'm actually going to place this. So we're going to have to go in front of that jet right there because that jet is actually part of the mechanics to be able to fly this thing. I cannot really do anything about that. So we're gonna go over the jet so that way we don't touch it. I think I'm once again gonna do a monster truck wheel. And I think actually the only thing we have to do next is just place a bunch of thrusters. I have 1,000 of these, should be plenty. I am just really worried about the fact that I am going to have to fly this thing while there are thousands of thrusters going off. Okay, so rotate this around. I think this is actually gonna look insane. Okay, so we now actually have a ring of thrusters. So that thing should be able to spin around incredibly fast. All right, let's see what this will look like. Dude, I'm actually kind of scared to flick this lever. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I mean, it's kind of cool, but there is no way that I'm going to be able to fly this thing while it's doing that. Maybe if every single one of these was facing towards the middle, like this instead. Okay, so this is going to be my next test. Let's see. Oh my god. Wait, that is totally working. Wait, look, it's not even like spinning off anywhere. Wait, let me actually see if I can fly this. Look at the flames. Look at the flames coming off of this. That literally looked insane. I was not expecting that. Now, for this specific ability, I actually want to use cannonballs that fire off in like a dome. Okay, so every single one of these cannonballs is ever so slightly pointing inward, so that way they all kind of fire at a general middle point. And I actually just realized that I want to have even more cannonballs to make this way more destructive. So I'm gonna have to redo that ever so slightly. So yeah, in total, we're actually gonna have quadruple the cannonballs. Okay, this is starting to become a lot of cannonballs. I honestly think we can probably blow away almost any build with this amount. And I want to see if this is actually going to work. And we can start flying. Now we should still be able to flick this lever right here. As you can see, we can start doing a quicker dash. Boom. Okay, we're back to normal. And now when I flick this lever up here, we should be able to launch pretty much instant death towards anyone. Boom. Okay. Flames. Oh, I forgot to turn off. Oh, okay. I forgot to turn off aiming on all of the cannons, so I had to shoot it myself. It should just automatically fire off. And I also did not set up any of the delay times, so it was really slow. That was actually really, really bad. Okay, so now when we fly it, when I flick the lever, it should just boom. Look at that. I think especially when all of this stuff is invisible, because it should be, oh, wait, you can actually see all the cannonballs. That looks like the thing around the guy's head. Wait, I did not even plan that, but that actually, we can totally work with that later. Okay, boom, start spinning. Look. Okay, let me just quickly, boom, dash on out of here. I am baffled with how well this is working. Is this going to be a perfect recreation? That took me 1 hour to build and looks absolutely sick. But just when I thought everything was going my way, I had to create the toughest ability yet. The Infernal Pincer. Okay, so for the X move, we're gonna have to do something pretty complicated. We're going to have to very quickly spin in a circle and then dive bomb down, which sounds like a massive pain to do. And it was. I'll save you the details, but I spent 5 hours building various mechanics to try and get it to work, but none of them looked quite like the real deal. I have some weird ideas, but I don't have a lot of faith in them. Take this exact thing here and actually clone it 90 degrees. Hopefully this doesn't make this impossible to fly. So now when we try to turn and stuff, as you can see, we are turning around that part. And I mean, the flying is not that much weirder. Like if that was invisible, that right there would look totally fine. So the idea is this. This is gonna be so stupid. So when we flick our lever, every single one of those is going to get stuck into the ground and we're going to turn on the wheel. That's it. That's the idea. Look, it's spinning. For some reason, this is actually working better than I thought it would. Flying the dragon. Rah, 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 right. If I want to activate this, I got to land it. Should do that. Boom. Do the thing, slam, and then unstuck. I mean, that actually looks good. Then I just got to slam down. I'm onto something. Just place 4 for now. We'll just place 4 cannonballs and those will signify all the cannonballs for later. But now we want to use this. So we turn that, we spin around like an idiot. Okay, slam down, boom, explosion, and then we're back to normal. But that like is like an actual thing. Like we just did an attack. Okay, so right now I'm working on the visuals. So we're gonna place a thruster on every single one of these. Okay, fire. Boom, slam. Okay, we also want to create a huge explosion, of course. That's the most important part. Yeah, that is just insane. Okay, this right here is a lot of cannonballs. We grab the ground, we spin around, and then we slam. And we just absolutely mauled everybody. This is starting to look really good, and I have 16 hours left until we have to show Uzoth, but the next ability actually kinda scared me, so I decided to take a quick 30-minute break to shower and grab some food. Look at that. Dude, I feel so much better. I'm like ready to build this. So for the first two abilities, I've only used cannonballs, which deal a lot of damage, but don't use that infinite damage TNT glitch. But with this next ability, that's gonna change. Okay, so for this attack, we're gonna have to spawn TNT all over the map. Okay, let's see. Imagine like 100 of these falling down. Oh, that looks good. And for some of this, I think I can actually use the previous mechanic. I'm actually so scared to work on these mechanics because when I press 4, as you can see, there is a ton of things happening and I don't want to mess anything up. Remember that, because later when I'm building at 4 in the morning, this will really cause me some pain. But for now, let's build a nuke. Once again, grab the ground, spin around in much bigger circles. Okay, wait, maybe that monster truck wheel is actually just too fast. Okay, let's try that one more time, but this time a little bit slower. So grab the ground and we're gonna be spinning around and that actually looks really sick. With this done, it was time to create the next part of this ability. But luckily, I had a pretty funny idea of how I could actually do that. Okay, so right here, I pretty much have an extremely cursed merry-go-round. And for now, I will actually test this with blocks because I don't want to crash the server. Okay, so that right there should do the trick. We now have a bunch of blocks in here. And the idea is that if I spin this around incredibly fast, I pretty much should be able to launch these blocks everywhere. Okay, so this right here turns it on. Okay, so as you can see, that is just rotating. Nothing too special. But as you can see, as the corner goes through there, it actually touches the portal. So let me speed this up a little bit more. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Now it's already kind of glitching out and flying through, but I'm not too worried about that. What I want to see is if I place another portal, as you can see, we can launch these blocks. I think that's actually going to work for what we need to do. Okay, so all the way up here, I'm actually going to place 4 portals. And I really hope that with that, we can still fly this without it being too glitchy. So let's actually see real quick if that's going to work. I didn't realize it at first, but this test was about to set me off in a horrible direction. I didn't know what was wrong. Did I just build too many abilities? Did I mess up part of the build? Or maybe placing those 4 portals was actually the problem. But I did know one thing. I had to figure out what was wrong. It literally will not let me go straight. Dude, who would have thought that a couple portals would be that much trouble? The portals were actually not the problem. Instead, at some point, I messed up the settings of a single jet. I mean, if you look at all of the connections, it is pretty hard to keep track of what's happening, and I think I just forgot to activate one part. So now, when I fly it, I think it should be a lot cleaner. All right, let's see, come on. I really hope this fixed it, because if not, it's like flawless now. When I press the button, we dash. Oh my God, wait, it flies incredibly clean now. Dude, the flying was kind of bad earlier, and I got a little bit worried that just adding too much stuff just made it kind of suck. But no, like, this is incredible now. And I don't know how, but at some point, I actually lost my monster truck wheel. When did I lose that? I don't even know. Dude, look, it's just gone. Dude, there is so much stuff happening in this build, I'm like kind of starting to lose it. Fixing all of these problems took 1 hour off my total build time. And the worst part is that I'm nowhere close to finishing the scorching downfall. So let's get this done quick before I actually lose my mind. Okay, let's finish the ability we actually started building. Wait, I think that actually means that we can finally place these portals without it breaking as well, which is like really important actually. Okay, let's try flying this with the portals this time because last time it actually broke. But I think that was because our build was just broken. Like at some point, this entire thing just got messed up without me even realizing it. So let's fly it. And yeah, this is now literally flying perfect. Come on, dude, that is so frustrating. I spent like an hour trying to fix things that literally didn't exist. So now knowing that we can place portals on our build, that means that we can place a bunch of dynamite in here and fling it everywhere. Okay, so here we have a piece of dynamite. And there is actually one particle effect that I haven't talked about yet, which is actually the trail of the dragon harpoon, which is a very fitting name, but it actually leaves this really cool orange outline anywhere it goes. So I think if I place this inside of the TNT block. Okay, so I don't know exactly how much dynamite we're gonna need, but I kind of want to be on the safe side. We're gonna go pretty crazy, probably about 1,000, which is gonna drop all of that dynamite inside of this thing. Okay, we can do about twice as much. So glitchy right now. Ooh, stop it. Dude, the server is dying. Wait, is this already causing that much lag? Let's test if this would actually work. When we flick this lever, so we're gonna press it. Oh God, wait, we just blew everything up. Oh God, yeah. I forgot that all of the dynamite is linked to this lever. Oh God. Okay, let's try that one more time. Don't want to blow the entire build up again. Jeez Louise, bro. The lag is already crazy. I feel like this might be the wrong call just because of how much lag it's causing. Try it. Ooh, spin it. Spin it! Oh, now it's spinning, now it's spinning, now it's spinning. Is it gonna start teleporting? Dude, is it literally causing that much lag? That's crazy. Oh, we have a couple pieces, but this would not be smooth enough to actually, like, work. Like, look, it doesn't even want to turn. Yeah, that doesn't work. It's literally garbage. Oh. At this point, tiredness was really setting in. I've been working at this for over 12 hours, and it was already past my usual bedtime. 9 p.m. Okay, wait, don't make fun of me. I'm just terrible at staying up, okay? I don't want to have a baby bedtime. That's just when I normally fall asleep. Anyway, I need to finish these abilities soon if I want to have enough time to build the actual dragon. Oh my god. Let's see if the dynamite can do it just by itself. So it's about the same amount, but this time it's only dynamite. And it just completely... Dude, look, it's like literally dying. The server is dying. Maybe the problem is that I'm actually trying to spin it. It looks very bad. Dude, why don't I just place the dynamite on my actual build? Wait, why didn't I just think of that earlier? Goodbye. Okay, so if I place the TNT blocks just like this, as you can see, each one of these is barely inside of this glue block. And all we're gonna need to do now is activate each of those glue blocks one by one. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay, now I also want to add in the effect, and each of those blocks is a little bit taller than the dynamite. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, the harpoons are just too big. Maybe if I place this high enough, I could actually use torches. Let's just test that. I mean, I might as well. Do I have enough torches to do this? Yeah, 500 should be plenty. Okay, I think we're actually gonna use the torches. Dude, I did not think we would actually be using these, but this is gonna be perfect. It's gonna make the TNT look even crazier because it's adding a bunch of light. It looks like the TNT is actually on fire. Okay, now the only problem is that I somehow have to hide this thing. I mean, actually, one way I could hide this entire thing that might be really simple is just set the transparency to 25, which looks a little bit weird at first, but there's actually like a really weird mechanic in Roblox that when you have like glass and something that's 25% transparency, you can just completely hide it by just placing a bit of glass. Like, look at that. It's just completely hidden. And I feel like you would barely even notice that. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. Dude, look at how that is like completely invisible. Like, I actually think you won't even see that. That is so cool. And then all that was left to do was to put everything together. Okay, so we should be able to fly. We should still be able to dash. We can still launch that. Boom, baby. There you go. We can still do our grab ability where we grab the ground, go up, and then slam right down like this, which is sick. And now we even have our ultimate ability, which, if I'm not mistaken, when I flick this lever, boom, just like so, we grab the ground. Here we go. Fly around like crazy. And we literally launch nukes all over the map. Literally, look, every single team has these like infinite damage TNT blocks on it. Dude, nobody would survive that. But the craziest part to me is that I need to somehow turn this into an actual dragon. And keep in mind, pretty much everything you're seeing right here is going to be completely invisible. Oh my god. Well, I think it's about time that we start building the actual dragon. With 3 abilities done, this is finally starting to look possible. But I needed to take a quick break. So I decided to start building the fruit. Now, sadly for us, the fruits no longer look like this. And instead, it looks like this. So it's gonna be a lot more difficult. Let's just say that. Okay, so for the fruit itself, this right here is actually starting to look pretty good. Okay, that right there is gonna be the thing on the side. And okay, that actually looks really cool. 13 hours in, I was really feeling it. I was running out of energy fast. But when I least expected it, I got introduced to a new Roblox feature. In-game message notifications? Typically, while I'm recording, I would just ignore this and keep building, but something about the way I was feeling led me to invite him to my game. After all this time, I just needed a moment to hang out with somebody. Wait, it can grab! Wait, that's actually kind of cool. You see, he built these scorpions, and something about just sitting back and forgetting about the gravity of all the work I had left just made me feel 1,000 times better. Oh boy, damn, that's not what I expected to happen. All right, well, we're gonna get back to work, but that was actually really nice. Just hanging out for a second, just having fun. Okay, so now we just got the big old smile. Dude, that actually looks so good. Picture is anchored, okay. Dude, that looks so awesome. Okay, this right here actually looks really good. And I'm gonna use this as the key to actually spawn the real dragon. It's gonna be sick. Okay, you know what? I think what I actually need to do right now is make sure I have this saved first off, but actually head into Blox Fruits to look at some of the very fine details of how this actually looks. And because all I need to do is go into Blox Fruits, it should be really easy to get some great reference. All right, here we go. Boom, full transformation. That's arm screenshots. Arms are just human arms. What? It looks like this is all just a pattern. Look, it's two. Wait, this is huge. Look, every single time it's two of those short ones, one big one, two short one, one big one, two short one, one big one. So I can actually copy that exact pattern onto my build. Okay, well, I got everything I need. Okay, so that right there is going to be like the big one, and these two are going to be the little ones. Okay, that right there looks pretty much just right. Okay, I don't want anybody to be making fun of me for duping this exact part, because in the original, it is literally duped, and it looks really good, so it should be fine. Okay, it looks so good. I'm so happy with how this is gonna turn out. Okay, that right there looks amazing. It's literally the exact same thing. That is a great start to this build. I think that is plenty of detail for the circle to make it look good, but also not crash the server, because one thing I'm really scared of is that there's so much stuff happening that if I make each of these little parts way too detailed, it's just gonna be too much for the server to handle. So I think this is actually pretty good. I think actually I could replace this entire top part right here with neon, and it should look pretty much exactly like the real thing as well. So let me do that. Yeah, and now I just want to add a couple of cracks in there, and it's gonna look amazing. Oh my god, that literally looks perfect. Okay, so I'm running into some trouble. So everything is going great, except for one thing. As you can see, I extended the body's length by just twice as much because I didn't think the dragon was quite long enough. But now, when I actually try to fly it, as you can see, half the body is good and the other half of the body is upside down, which just looks kind of weird. And for some reason, I actually have not been able to figure this out. I'm starting to get pretty tired, and it is like really late at night right now, but I couldn't show it to him like this. Like, this would be cursed. This is a real problem. What if I just flip everything? Imagine that is the actual solution. That'd be so dumb. Okay, I think that might actually fix it. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That looks amazing. Okay, that is exactly what I was hoping to see. Oh boy, I finally got everything working now. Time to start working on the head. Actually, it was in fact not the time to start working on the head. I fell asleep for 3 hours, leaving me with only 7 hours to finish everything I had left to build. I did not sleep enough hours. Okay, so last night I made a list of things to do that if I don't get them done, I literally cannot show this to Uzoth. The head, the arms and legs. The body needs to taper off, and we're also missing pretty much all of our VFX. So there's a lot of stuff. And last time I checked, we have about 7 hours left. Dude, the head could take 7 hours. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, so to be able to start with the head, I'm first gonna pretty much take the original body and just remove everything but the tube that we had at the very start. Okay, so this right here is gonna be like the most simple version of the head there will ever be. Oh my god. Getting started, I was so worried about what I had to do. The head is the part that will either make or break the build, and I was feeling horrible. But when I started building, things just begun to fall into place. I think seeing my strange ideas for the abilities work out so well allowed me to experiment with the way I approach creating this. When you work away at something for hours on end and you forget you're even doing it, that's what's called a flow state, and I think I entered it. I think I was too tired to even think about how challenging the task at hand was. I just started to build and forgot about the timer, begun creating, and potentially, I made the greatest build I have ever made. All right, that is my very first of 7 hours done. I feel like I didn't even say a word that entire hour. I actually probably didn't. I'm actually quite happy with how the head is turning out so far. It's kind of in that stage where you watch someone like make something out of clay where you're like looking at it like, oh, I can kind of see it, but it still looks kind of busted, but I think it's really getting somewhere. Need some bushy brows, horns, and hair, and I think we're looking pretty good. But usually anytime you guys see any of these kinds of like decently good looking builds in these videos, it took me like 3 times to get it right. This thing I just got going, and I don't know, I just kind of entered like a flow state, and like everything is kind of going right. Like I love the opening of the mouth. I love the little details I've added. I think everything is just working. The further you get into like the layers of micro blocking here, which is like these really precise little parts, the more of like a mess it starts to become. But there is kind of like a cheat code that you can use that pretty much just gets rid of this entire problem. I tried explaining this, but I was so tired that none of it made any sense. So pretty much you can use neon blocks to cheat at a lot of micro blocking. because it's the only block in the game that doesn't have any shadings. So even if it would have looked like a mess in plastic, in neon, it can look perfect. So I'm planning to abuse this to the fullest extent to be able to get this done. Actually, luckily, because these eyes actually need to be neon, the same trick pretty much works the exact same way, with everything is just going to instantly look like it was actually properly put together, even though it's not going to be. Let me be honest with you. I'm going to cheat for as much time as like humanly possible. All right, there's the eye. Now I'm just going to take this exact color right here and just make the eye that color. I think that's the eye in place. Oh my God. That looks so good. I think it's about time that we start working on the eyebrows and stuff. And because it's black, we once again can get away with a lot more than we typically would. Okay, that right there is the first eyebrow. Let me make the horns, and then I think it's actually time that we can start flipping this from one side to another. Oh my God, dude, that is actually starting to look so good. This might be my favorite build I've ever made. I'm not even like exaggerating. This is so cool. I'm just gonna have to add the black hair and the inside of the mouth, and that's the head done. And that leaves me with about 4 hours left to go. So this got done in 3 hours. With just how little time I had left, I tried to use every trick I could think of, but none of them looked quite right. But that's when I remembered what I did for the eyes, and I figured I might as well try it out for the teeth. So these teeth right here are actually this shape. But because neon has no shading, this looks like a full tooth. Dude, I feel like this is like the biggest flow state I've ever entered during the making of a build. Like, I've just been going and everything is just clicked. I think that might actually be the secret to making stuff like this. You gotta just enter that flow state where you just kind of keep going and you just don't stop. I mean, I know I'm tired right now and I don't feel great, but all I want to do, I don't have to do, all I want to do is make this build. Like, this is so much fun. Dude, are you actually out of your mind right now? Are you kidding me? This might actually be the best build I've ever made. I mean, you guys can let me know, but this is really clean. Okay, that right there is actually looking pretty good. I don't mind it. I'm just gonna take it and flip it to the other side. And that right there is gonna be the goatee done. That looks good. That actually looks good. Like, are you kidding me? That looks great. You know what? I think I'm just gonna freestyle it. Let's freestyle this one. But yeah, that right there is just pretty much done. Dude, how is everything on this build just going right now? I was just worrying about everything way too much this whole time. And the moment I stopped doing that, everything just clicked and it just started going like so quickly. Yeah, that right there is actually looking shockingly accurate. All right, time to make all of these hairy bits spiky, and then we'll have to just take the hair over to the other side. And then I think that is actually going to be the head done. Make sure that looks good. Looks good. That looks good. That looks so good. That looks so good. Oh my God. Dude, that right there is the dragon head done. This is the most excited I've ever been for a build, I think. All right, so the very first thing I'm actually gonna do is add the head to the rest of this body, because without it, like, there's no way I could even show anything to Uzoth. So that's gonna be like priority number one. Connecting the dragon to the mechanics took about 1 hour, which means that I now have 1 hour left for my final 3 tasks. Come on, don't fall apart. Oh, it's still falling apart. Why is it falling apart? Come on, connect. Ooh, it's like so close. It's like 1 block too low, but it's right there. Oh God. Dude, this is so sick. I wanted to make sure that we had a spot to sit, so I spent about 15 minutes building a saddle. We now have a spot to sit. Perfect. All right, arms, legs, tail. That's it. Actually, this looks pretty good. What? Now, I know the real dragon has like a slower taper, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to do something like that. So this is gonna have to do. Okay, that right there is the tail done. It's not perfect, but I don't want to spend too much more time working on it, because otherwise I'm not gonna have enough to do the arms and legs. We are very quickly starting to run out of time. Like, I actually don't even have time to check the reference material right now. Okay, I think that actually looks pretty decent. Yeah, I feel like that's good. I think that's good. Dude, I'm like speedrun building right now. This is crazy. Okay, that looks pretty clean. How did I perfectly eyeball that? Somehow, while I'm like actually really stressed out right now, I'm making just the right decisions to possibly make this actually happen and not look terrible. Dude, these arms actually look insane. I actually like the way they turned out. Boom. Okay, that'll work. That'll totally work. And with the little time I had left, I decided to give it one final test ride, making sure everything was fine. But I actually found one bug, so while I was trying to fix that, I got a message from Uzoth that it was time. Yo, what's up, dude?
Hello. Yo.
Yo, how are you, dude?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I bet. After only having 24 hours to work on it.
All right, do you want to join my team? I'm holding something. You might recognize.
Oh my goodness.
So this is it.
Dragon fruit. Whoa. You're also pointing a gun at me.
Wait, okay, don't worry about the gun. That's like the only way to get. I mean, if I'm not holding the gun, it's just kind of falling down there. You know, it doesn't look very cool.
That's cool.
I got a little surprise for you though. You should try clicking the dragon fruit, dude. Ooh.
What?
What?
Did I just eat it, or did you just eat it?
Wait, why is it not doing it?
Uh-oh.
Wait, one sec.
I broke it.
No, I think I broke it.
Uh-oh.
Remember when I said there was one bug left? Well, after I fixed the problem, I actually forgot to save the build, so I didn't really fix anything at all. Something really cool was supposed to happen.
Whoa, I think I see something here.
Here, click it again. I think
I see a lever.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, dragon sushi. Oh, wait. This is... Whoa. You got the hair details?
Dude, I got everything. I honestly thought I wasn't going to have arms. I thought it wasn't going to have legs.
Bro, this is sick. Bro, I'm surprised about how you include the neon detail that's on the side.
You want to see it like put together? Because right now it's like when you throw the glizzy through the, the blender.
Yeah.
You can just kind of fly right now. So if right here, I made, you know how the Western dragon has like the cool like seating area?
The saddle?
We kind of have the same thing. So if you flick that lever right here, right next to you.
Gotcha.
Whoa. Wait. It's going to do it. It's going to do it.
Yo!
Hey, there it is.
Holy crap!
So we can actually fly this thing. You know what? I will actually let you fly this in a second too. But okay, right now it looks like looks a little hard.
Yeah. Oh,
dude, look at that!
It's slithering around now.
I think it looks pretty good.
Bro, this is sick. Oh my god, dude, I don't know what to say because you got the movement down too.
Dude, it flies the same kind of way. Right now, something you might be able to tell is that, I mean, we got the dragon, but it's like, it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So I have this alternate version that is just for you, Uzoth.
Okay.
I have the dragon and every single ability fully working.
You're kidding. Nah.
And, it wouldn't really be any fun if you're just, if you're just shooting walls. So how about we get a couple of my fans in here so you can personally torture them?
Yeah, yes, please, let's do it. You went. I didn't even like consider like the skills. Oh, I see at the top F, Z, X, C. Oh my god.
You might want to press F to be able to fly.
Oh,
okay, there you go.
I did it.
All right, I turned on smooth motion. Ooh, wait, people are loading things in.
I see that. Okay, I'm just trying to get used to the movement. Oh, this is sick.
If you wanted to,
oh, was that me? I pressed Z. Oh my god.
Dude, you just killed him, bro. What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. That's what the part of the game is.
Oh, wait. I think somebody's trying to kill us. I think somebody's currently trying to kill us.
Oh, hell no. Hold on, we gotta...
Oh, we can't let that happen. I think somebody's trying to kill us right now.
I pressed the X button. Yeah. Oh my god.
Can you fly back to the team real quick? I'll reload it. I think it's kind of dead right now.
Yes, I'm trying to get over there.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Build-A-Bout. At some point, you run out of fuel.
Yeah, my rage meter's going down.
Oh yeah, your rage meter just ran out, dude. We gotta abandon ship real quick.
We gotta build up our fury. I got you. Look at that spider down there. Is that a skibbity toilet?
Oh, what is that, bro? What is that?
First.
Bro, we need to kill it. We need to kill it.
Oh,
it needs to die.
Oh. Oh, you missed.
Oh my god, we barely missed.
That's pretty cool though. Damn.
Okay, we grab the ground.
That's like a
we do the X ability.
feature.
X ability, baby.
Uh-oh. Get it. Oh.
And he's slamming the ground. Slamming the ground. Oh.
This is exactly how I remember it. Oh.
We just killed the spider. Is that Skibbity Toilets?
No, look at the blue thing to the right.
Whoa, wait,
that's another creature.
Here, let me actually show you the dash real quick.
Okay.
Dude, we do the spiral with the tail.
You thought of everything, bro.
Dude, I had to get everything there for you. And look, sometimes it kind of breaks. It looks a little cursed right now. Dude, yeah. I even added a fix feature so that it never looks like that. Here. Boom.
What? That's sick.
Boom, we fixed it, baby.
I did not know this game just had so much you could tweak around with. Oh, that guy's poor base.
And I gotta say, I'm really happy that you like it, because
this is the craziest thing I've probably ever seen. Like, I didn't know you can build games within games like this.
Wait, I think we're attack right now. Oh my god, somebody just chopped our head off.
It was that duck thing right there. Oh, there's a Buddha. Oh my god, bro.
Dude, wait, actually, it is Buddha. Here, let me actually show you, because you know the C ability, it's kind of like the ultimate move.
Yeah.
There's a glitch in Build-A-Bout right now that allows you to place TNT that deals like infinite damage.
Oh god. Oh, this guy.
Here, so if you now press the C lever, and then it'll activate,
Are you prepared to die, Buddha?
Oh, Buddha's gonna die, baby. All right, so look at...
Oh, I see the TNTs.
Oh, wait, we're flying everywhere.
Oh my god.
Dude, the TNT went everywhere.
Yo.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Dude, what is happening? What are all those blocks?
I'm tangling up this Buddha. Holy crap.
Wait, you're actually strangling him.
Yeah. Oh crap, I made him fall. I RKO'd him.
That's one thing that the real dragon can't do.
Yeah. Oh my god, what is that? That's a sanguine heart.
Oh god, and it's gonna eat us. Oh god.
I think
the dragon might be deceased at this point.
RIP dragon.